it's one thing that a lot of people like don't do at all is sweat out all the chemicals and toxins and poisons that are stored up throughout their entire body. You'd be surprised. I mean, think of someone who goes and gets hammered 3 nights a week, eats fast food at night, doesn't work out, doesn't sweat. Like, think of how long and how much of a buildup there is of chemicals, toxins, poisons, and think of how much that's weighing down that person. People don't even realize how impactful it is in a horrible way. So if you don't run, if you don't work out, like, try to get in the sauna. You need to sweat out that shit because the buildup of that shit is going to create disease, create cancer, obviously create immobility in your body, physically, mentally. So I think it's really important to get those toxins out. And I was going to the sauna like every day, or maybe not every day, but a few days a week back a few months ago. And then this winter, I kind of stopped doing it because it is a process. I don't, we have a shower in the locker room at my gym here at my building, but I don't really use it. I live upstairs. So I basically sweat my ass off. I'm soaked. And then I have to walk through my lobby and go up the elevator and walk to my apartment, and then definitely got a shower. So like when I go to the gym, I usually like to run with Knight after because he needs it. He doesn't have his sister anymore to play with, so he needs the exercise. So I gotta do a run with him after I work out. And if I hit the sauna after I work out, then I'm going to be soaked and I will not want to run. I'm going to want to go back and take a shower. And the sauna can take it out of you. If you go in there for 45 minutes, which I've seen studies where if you go in for 45 minutes once a week, or I think it might be two 45-minute intervals, you go in for 45, you hop out, then you go back in for 45. And I've noticed, I think it's a 400% increase in growth hormone. So absolutely crazy. Those are numbers that you really can't get anywhere else. You have to put your body through immense stress, I guess you could say, high colds, high heats. And yeah, when you release human growth hormone, your natural human growth hormone, you look more beautiful, you look younger, wrinkles will decrease, body fat decrease. There's a lot of immune system function will get better. So improving your own HGH through just going in the sauna is really smart. And then there's also peptides. So if you can't get in the sauna, if you want to increase your natural growth hormone, you can take peptides. There's a few that make it so that your body just creates more of the natural HGH that you already have. It helps you generate more. And peptides, they're not necessarily all completely studied and backed by research, but there's a lot of new research that's come out that they are very good for you. There's one called BPC 157, and this is one that I actually took recently this summer. I was on BPC 157 for a couple months, I believe, probably 60 days to 2 months. And the reason that I was on it was because I hurt my back deadlifting. I was kind of pushing myself too much, not being too smart. It's usually not like me. I usually try to keep things simple so that I can align with my philosophy that to get the results, to maintain the results, you need to be consistent over a long period of time. So for me and the physique that I have right now, I made a decision in January of 2020 that I would be going hard every day, 7 days a week, working on my health, hitting the gym, pushing myself, and utilizing anything I could for health. And I'd say 2020, I was drinking a lot, I was still partying, still eating a little unhealthy, but the goal was to get fit, to gain confidence, to be the best that I can be, look the best that I am, be the strongest that I can be. And I just started getting dialed in. And I had gotten pretty fat at the end of 2019. I was going to a lot of steakhouses, chilling at casinos, drinking a lot of nice red wine. I was still working out multiple days a week, but I was not doing cardio and I was not eating clean and I was drinking too much alcohol. So I went from like, I'd say my usual weight is like 158 to 162. Like over the years, that's my normal weight. I was all the way up at, I think, 198. I had a big beer gut. I wasn't taking care of myself. I had chest hair and hair on my stomach. I looked like a woolly mammoth, and that's not attractive. I know there are some girls who love to say, "Oh, I like the dad bod. Yeah, dad bod's cool." No, dad bod's not cool. One, you're unhealthy if you have a dad bod. You're not going to live a long life. You're not going to have the energy that someone who's fit will have. You're not going to have the health that someone fit will have, and you'll lose. I mean, if you're up against someone like me, you're going to lose. And the most attractive girls who are in shape and are healthy, they don't want a guy with a dad bod. They want a guy like me who has an 8-pack, who takes care of himself on a daily basis, who's tough, who can protect, who can provide. And that ain't no secret. So you need to step it up the way that I did and make that decision that, hey, I don't want this beer gut. I want to, I need to get laser hair. I need to get laser hair removal pretty soon. But for now, I shave my stomach, I shave my chest, and I don't really get that much hair on my back, but I try to shave it. And it's just to look good. I look young, I look healthy, I look even more fit. And if I just, got lazy and wanted to look like a woolly mammoth again, like I'd still look jacked, I'd still look really strong and manly. But that youth, that vitality, that attractiveness goes down. So in January of 2020, I decided to get dialed in, started working on myself more. So it's been a 3 full year journey for me to get the physique that I have and to get the health level that I have and the immune system function that I have right now. I haven't been sick in over 2 years. I haven't been sick the whole time that I've lived down here in Miami. So I've made changes along the way. I stepped it up big time. About 1.5 years ago, I switched to strictly eating organic foods. When I go out to dinner, obviously sometimes you can't do anything about it, but I stepped up my nutrition game very big. I learned some new like meditation, energetic practices that allow me to have a magnetic vibe to myself and my attractiveness. Pretty much always get yeses when I talk to, I'll honestly always get yeses when I talk to females. It's kind of funny. Now that I'm single, starting to learn what I'm actually capable of, and it's yes after yes after yes. I actually did get a no. I'd told the girl she looked pretty, asked her for her number, and she's married. So that's the one time I've struck out in the past couple weeks. Everybody else is a yes. So when you take care of yourself the way that I do, when you have the confidence level that I have, when you believe in yourself, when you're motivated, when you have that magnetic energy to you, it's just, life is good. You have power, you have options, you're wanted. And it's definitely a cool thing to be in that position. So I really recommend you guys hit me up if you need help getting to a place where you feel the way that I've described. And I'm more than happy to help you. I've been through a lot in my life. There have been times, like I said, back in December of 2019, I was 198 pounds. I was overweight. My face didn't look good. I wasn't, I guess you could say, showing off what I'm capable of showing off. And that's sad because I could have had some really great experiences with different people back in college or in between college and moving here. But because I wasn't taking care of myself, I closed myself off from a lot of potential partners. So I'd say, yeah, hit me up, send me a DM, get you on a custom program. I'll hold you accountable. I can teach you some new exercises, some new methods, some new energetic practices that allow you to fully believe in yourself and fully have confidence. And that's another thing that you're going to have to buy into is you need to believe in yourself. Humans are extremely capable, extremely powerful. It's divine. We have some divine powers that most of society has made us forget. And if you just believe in yourself and you have an open mind to the things that I will teach you, I guarantee you that whatever problems you're having in life, they will go away. We'll set up a strategy to eliminate the problems that you have in your life. And I can't say for certain, but I'm pretty sure even something like diabetes can be reversed. I would need to talk to my boss, Gary Brecka, but yeah, I think diabetes can even be reversed. I know my mom struggles with thyroid issues, and I know Gary has said that it's very reversible and that people won't need to take their thyroid medication anymore. So it's incredible what technology and science has allowed us to do in 2024. And I'm excited for the future and all the new advancements that will come at a later time. So hit me up, send me that DM, we'll get to work. Let me take you onto my team. Let me take care of you. Let me look out for you. That's what I do. I'm a good person. I have a good heart. I love making people happy. I love showing people my loyalty and my drive and my passion. And my passion is to help you eliminate problems from your life, whether that's vices, you smoke weed, you take pills, you drink a lot of alcohol, and you don't want to do those things as much anymore. Hit me up, send me a DM, I'll help you. I used to be on a bunch of medication from age 17 through 20. I was on a bunch of anxiety meds and sleeping medication, and it fucked my life up. And I wasn't happy. That's another time that I fucked up. It wasn't physically as much. I was in decent shape when I was on that crap, but mentally I was fucked. I was absolutely lost. I was making bad decisions. I was hurting relationships with people, and I'm really happy that I don't do any of that shit anymore. It's horrible. I mean, I went to school in Mississippi, and so I was prescribed Xanax back in 2015, and a good amount of it. I think it was like 3 milligrams a day, which is crazy, crazy dosages. And my doctor gave that to me, and they were enabling me to get fucked up off Xanax. And it's just, yeah, I went to Mississippi, went to school there, and everybody there is really conservative and Southern. And I had this doctor, he was a beast, cool guy. But I told him that I had been prescribed Xanax back in 2015 and that I struggled with it and that I had a dependency on it. And dependency is AKA addiction. But I like to say dependent on it because it sounds less intense. But yeah, I had an addiction to Xanax for about a year because my doctor was prescribing it to me. And the first time that I was ever put on benzodiazepines, which is the classification of Xanax, Xanax, Klonopin, Valium, Ativan. Those are the benzos. And my doctor in Mississippi, when I told him that, he was like, what the hell? He was like, they put you on that shit? He was like, I heard Xanax is supposed to feel like pussy. And it really, like, honestly, that comment hit me because when I was doing Xanax, I wasn't really getting pussy. It I guess replaced the pussy, and it makes you feel like you're with a woman on some level. Obviously not directly, but that was the comment that he made, and I thought that was pretty funny, definitely coming from a Southern conservative guy. But he wasn't a fan of Xanax. He wouldn't have put me on Xanax. I actually had to take Adderall a little bit in college. I'd been prescribed before college a little bit. I didn't take it until I was probably 18, but I was on Adderall, and he gave me the talk. He told me to be careful. He told me to, limit the amount that I'd use it, not to take it on the weekends, not to take it when I'm drinking, not to take it when I'm, not focused. And he gave me the rundown. And luckily, I'd already had an experience with medications, and I wasn't interested in abusing the Adderall at all. But that's something that my doctor in Massachusetts did not do. They just gave me the fucking medication and told me to take it. And how the dependency and the addiction started was I was a senior in high school, and I had been given Ambien uh, a little bit before my senior year, and I didn't want to take it. My doctor gave it to me because I was having a sleep issue. He's like, "All right, take the Ambien." I didn't really want to take it. Ended up taking it after a couple months, and it didn't really do anything for me to help me with my sleep problem. So, in February of my senior year, 2014, I was prescribed Ativan. And Ativan's a benzo, so we leveled up from the Ambien non-benzo to a full-blown benzo, Ativan. And the instructions, the prescription was to take 1 or 2 Ativan. I'm not sure what it was. It was either like probably 1 milligram, so maybe 2.5 milligrams every night before bed for, I believe it was 2 full weeks. It could have been a month. And what the hell do they expect is going to happen on day 15 or day 31? You just took something every single night to sleep for a month or even just for 2 weeks. And that right there, that's how you get addicted. So my doctor didn't give me any warnings. He prescribed me stuff that was intense, that was very intoxicating, that was very, I don't know if the word's debilitating, and I paid the price. So, I have thought about, I won't do it, and this isn't a threat, and I don't want to do it, but I've always thought about potentially suing some of the doctors that put me on that shit, because even the dosages they were giving me was out of control. It's not what you're supposed to do as a doctor, and I'm sure there were pharmaceutical incentives for them to do that to me. And I know in Massachusetts they love to get you on the medical wheel. They put you on pills. They push your problem into the future. They make you live on medication, which actually gives you more problems, side effects, ups and downs, mood swings. Like when you take a Xanax at night, it reduces all of your anxiety. It's a really good drug for what it's supposed to do. But then in the morning, when you're not on the Xanax, you feel like shit. You have really bad anxiety. Everything that the Xanax was blocking for you goes away. And you're facing all of your problems all at once. So then that's when they start to give you a Xanax to take in the morning too, before school. I had a friend who would take an Ativan before school, and that was what his doctor was prescribing. And I guarantee you they were having him take it every single day, and then he got addicted, or maybe dependent, where I was addicted. So it's just crazy shit. So if you're struggling with any of that, I am completely clean off everything, and I can go and drink. Like, I can go get drinks if I want to. I can smoke some weed if I want to. It's like not a problem, because I've become so disciplined. I'm on this program that just makes it so I'm powerful. I believe in myself. I went through a tough time at the beginning of December, and I didn't even once consider drinking or doing drugs to make myself feel better. I knew that if I did those things, it would make me feel worse. I have no interest in ever doing that shit again. It's for losers. No offense to the people who are prescribed it and need to take it or feel like they need to take it. I'm not calling you a loser, but people who have the ability to not take it and do take it, in my opinion, that's kind of like a loser, because we are so powerful as humans. Once you eliminate the toxins, once you eliminate the poisons in your life, you will realize that you are so powerful. So if you're having a problem with addiction, if you're having a problem with medications that you don't want to take anymore, hit me up. We will solve it in a holistic way. I'm not a doctor, but trust me, have an open mind, believe, and I guarantee you, I will show you the light. I will show you the path to live a better future, be there for your family, be there for your kids, provide for the people you need to provide for, and always have that unreal health level, that unreal immune system function at all times. And that will allow you to take over the world. Because when you build that health foundation, anything is possible. You're going up against people who don't do anything for their health. So when push comes to shove, when it comes down to the competition, you will dominate. So build that foundation of health with me. Let's add years to your life. Let's make you feel incredible. Let's increase that productivity at work. Let's increase the amount of money you're going to make, and life will be good. And I guarantee you, if you do exactly what I say, you'll stop getting sick as well. You obviously need to be smart. If you're in a bad location where there's a lot of germs, maybe you'll pick something up and have it for like 24 hours, but your body's going to beat it because of the way you take care of it and the information and resources that you're utilizing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just want to be real with everybody, and I'm going to be getting more real over the next few weeks, so stay tuned. But seriously, if you're on medication that you don't want to be on and you want to reduce it or you want to get rid of it, let me help you. It's not going to be easy. When I first got off the anxiety medication, the Xanax and stuff, I call it rebound anxiety. For about 6 months after I got off the benzos, I had rebound anxiety. I had some panic attacks. There were some, my confidence wasn't great. I was dealing with some anxiety, but it's gone. I don't even have anxiety at all anymore. I mean, if I really wanted to, I'm sure I could think about all the worst things that come to my head and, get a little worrisome, but, just believe in yourself. Life is good. Life is phenomenal. Make it happen while you have this limited time here on Earth. And fortunately, with longevity, with 10x Health, with Superhuman Protocol, with eating clean, avoiding tap water, you can add years to your life so that you're here for longer, for your people, for your friends, for yourself. Make sure that you achieve the goals and dreams that you had when you were a little kid. Everything is possible in this life if you believe. If you believe you can't, you won't. If you believe you can, you will. It's as simple as that. You got to put in the work. You got to put your money where your mouth is. But anything is possible in this life. All humans are the same. There's this guy in Miami Beach. He was the CEO of a really big cryptocurrency company. I'm pretty sure they did like $1 billion in funding. And so this guy's killing it, loaded. And he goes up and he speaks in front of 1,000 people, 10,000 people. He's on the internet. He's a savage. And my mentor, Alexander the Light, he was his trainer. And he basically told me that whatever is in him, whatever is in this guy, the CEO, is in me as well. And I just have to believe in myself and put in that inner work, do the meditation, do the breath work, and believe. And anything that CEO of the cryptocurrency company that did $1 billion in funding, anything that guy could do, I can do as well. And I quickly learned that that was true, and that I can do whatever any other human on this planet can do. So even looking at someone like Elon Musk, obviously he's an extremely smart and talented guy, and he has an IQ level that is most definitely higher than mine. But whatever he's a human, whatever he accomplished in life, others can replicate.